Ladies and gentlemen, the return of the casual plays are back. Okay, pause. Right now, you're seeing no face cam. Face cam's going to come back in like a minute. I just forgot to press record on the camera. Face cam's going to come back in a minute. You don't want to miss the beginning of the video because I'm talking about the casual parlay. I'm going to give you my plays. My plays. Please read this at the bottom. My plays that are free. I'm not a capper. These are free. These are just my plays that I just want to give to you to let you know what I'm playing to make the live streams more fun. So you know I got a little bit on the line. It makes you feel like you in the fight as well. It's not a great habit, you know, but if you want to tell at your own risk. But I intend on making some money and enjoy some fights. This week we got 7 total bets, 4.6 units wagered. If everything goes right, we know how that goes. But if everything goes right, we come back with 9.88 units. Let's get right into it. I dropped the casual parlay last week early. Casual parlay is 4-1 in his last 5. These are our last 5. It sucks, bro. I can never get 5 in a row, 5 greens. That's the goal. So we got to go 4 cards in a row. I don't like putting those expectations on myself. I don't like looking too far ahead. I like just going week by week. But I kind of do have the next 2 casual parlays already in the tank. Okay, boom. So casual parlay, Ludovic Klein. What do we know about Mateus Gamrot? It's not a lot of control. He is going to take you down. He is going to shoot a lot of takedowns, but not a lot of control. He does have a nice jab. Pretty okay on the feet. People say technical. I wouldn't go that far, but he has good striking. But he's 0 damage, 0 finishing upside, while Ludovic Klein does have the nasty boxing. Fast twitch, which could be bad for cardio, but fast twitch, powerful, works the body very, very well. And Mateus Gamrot does get hurt a lot in his fights. And it's only a matter of time. Yeah, he hasn't been knocked out. Maybe he has been knocked out, but maybe he hasn't been knocked out in a long time. But everybody hasn't been knocked out till they are knocked out. And I think Ludovic Klein is a bad matchup, similar for how Dan Hooker was a really bad matchup. I think Ludovic Klein's going to have better boxing than Dan Hooker and better wrestling than Dan Hooker because Ludovic Klein can wrestle. So, Ludovic Klein is our casual play of the week. Should win parlay. We're going to do Aaron Blanchfield and Billy Ray Goff. I did have Billy Ray Goff already in a parlay, but he lost his opponent, right? And he came back, and now he's fighting Ramiz Brahimaj. And Brahimaj is actually a harder matchup than his past opponent was. But the odds don't say the same. But it's cool. I'm still all over Billy Ray Goff. I dropped my predictions last week. And Aaron Blanchfield, I think she's just a better fighter than Macy Barber a little bit everywhere. In mixed martial arts, Macy Barber may be a little bit technical on the feet, but Aaron Blanchfield's going to be one going forward while Macy's on the back foot in the smaller cage. And Aaron builds in fights. 5-rounder, I think Aaron Blanchfield's just going to get stronger as the fight goes. Super young, improving in every single fight as we see, like she should be for her age. And her striking's getting better, to be honest. So, I'm liking Aaron Blanchfield there. Now we got some straights and underdogs. Kurt Holloway was the first underdog straight that I played this week. And a little bit of buyer's remorse on that one as well because Jordan Levitt does wrestle. Kurt Holloway does get taken down. But Kurt Holloway has good jiu-jitsu, is a madman. He does scramble, and he's just a guy that's just coming to damage you, man. A scrapper on the feet in a dogfight, he usually come out on top. Horribly robbed against Alexander Hernandez. Brutally robbed, but it is what it is. Jordan Levitt, and it's a bit of a fade on Jordan Levitt because I don't like Jordan Levitt. I don't like his style. I don't like the way he acts. I don't like Jordan Levitt. Boom. Second straight underdog play. I had to go against my shoot-to-box brother. And it hurts. It sucks. I had to go against my shoot-to-box brother. But he doesn't fight like a shoot-to-box brother. Alan Nascimento doesn't really have that come-forward Muay Thai striking that the shoot-to-box guys have. He's really a wrestler and a grappler. And that's cool. But I think Jaffa Fillo is high-octane on the feet. Looking to make things happen. Bringing the fight every second of it. And on the ground, he can hold his own. He can scramble. Can throw up submissions. Only thing is, if he's on his back, does he get too comfortable throwing up submissions off of his back, trying to roll for knees, trying to throw up triangles and things of that nature, instead of trying to get back to his feet where he's the better fighter? So that's why we did a straight play. We only put a quarter of a unit on that. And then Macy Chiasson. I'm tired of the Ketlin Vieira love. Every person who's picking Ketlin Vieira, she's big and she's strong. And that's it. It stops right there. They're not saying she's a better boxer. They're not saying she's a better grappler. They're not saying she's a great wrestler. They're saying she's big and she's strong. And if she gets her hands on girls, she could just lay there. Fuck all that, bro. You're basically telling me she's not the better fighter. She's just physically bigger. Fuck all that. Macy Chiasson's the longer fighter. She's much better on the feet. She's actually improving in every fight. Her grappling and her wrestling is getting better. And her striking is much better than Ketlin Vieira. If she keeps her distance, I think she'll piece up Ketlin Vieira. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think it'll be a competitive fight, but I think Macy Chiasson is the better fighter everywhere. And I think she's going to be looking to make things happen, even if she does get taken down. I don't think Ketlin Vieira is going to be able to hold her. She's just so big and so strong. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do that. But we got some props and some mixing matches. These are bet 6 and 7 of the ones that we have this weekend. Ludovic Klein by KO. I was saying I made a bold prediction in my casual parlay video. I said Ludwig Klein's going to chin and knock out Mateus Gamrot within 2 rounds. And well, a quarter of a unit. But I put my money where my mouth was. Plus 380, I think Ludwig Klein's going to finish Mateus Gamrot. Yeah, we're saying he's chinny, but he works his way back into these fights and he grits it out. But I just think this was different, man. I think the boxing coming from Ludwig Klein, I think the power, it's not unworldly power, but you don't really have to have unworldly power to hurt Mateus Gamrot. But I like his shot placement. I like his body work. I like the fact that he can be physical in there. I'm picking Ludwig Klein by KO, and I put some money on it. And then right here, I didn't put no pictures here, but it's the under 1.5 on the Zach Reese and Dusko Todorovic fight. Zach Reese hasn't been out of the first round his entire career, except against Jose Medina, who, while he did just get knocked out, Jose Medina his toughness is out of this world. And Dusko Todorovic, pretty similar. Doesn't get out of the first round much. Killer be killed. 2 killer be killed fighters. 2 guys who don't have the greatest chins, but hit hard as fuck. So we put a quarter of a unit on that. And that's all I got for you guys. Please know this is JTRP. This is all for entertainment purposes only. We will be live this Saturday. I missed you guys. I miss being on live. I miss fights. It's been a long week, 2 weeks. But baby, we back. Like, comment, subscribe, share this to somebody I know they enjoy just like you did. You ain't got to go home, but you have to get up out of here. Yeet.